Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of our backcountry tour of Idaho strips. Today we're going on stop number 17 from Stibnite into Johnson Creek. So let's go take a look here. I just finished up our mission into Stibnite where we actually did overfly Johnson Creek. So today we'll just be backtracking a little bit up through this canyon, and I guess that's Whiskey Creek. We'll be following that. There it joins that. What is that? The East Fork, South Fork of the Salmon River. And bit of twists and turns. This big sharp turnaround into yellow pine. So yellow pine will be basically hidden from us until we either pop up over the hill or get around to it. But then what we'll want to do is we find yellow pine, take a hard left, and head south down past Golden Gate Hill into Johnson Creek. And we'll go down in here a second and just kind of take a look at the terrain at Johnson Creek. You can see we're kind of in a little bit of a not canyon, but narrow valley here, very narrow valley along Johnson Creek. So we'll be coming in from about this direction right here. So just follow the river, and you'll notice that we'll be landing on the right side of the river. And, you know, something like this is what we'll see as we're coming in. So it looks like it's a strip that's in great shape, basically. Really nice condition, lots of planes in there, flown in there, and we actually will have the add-on scenery for Johnson Creek, so which is really nicely done. So it'll be a short trip today, but a good one. Get started here into Johnson Creek. Backcountry stop 17-3, U2.
TAWS system test. Okay. TAWS system test. Okay.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too.
Okay, let's get going. We're here at Stibnite. Let's jump on inside the plane, and we're going to get on our way to a quick trip over to Johnson Creek. Let's go ahead and get some power going here, and we've got clear prop. Okay. Stibnite traffic, number 107 Bravo Romeo. Getting ready to depart runway 22. We will then be departing off to the west, Stibnite. Okay, we got it idling too low again, so we'll go ahead and make sure we get our idle set up just a little bit higher. I was a little concerned the other day because, like, is the engine just going to cut out on us? But if you're actually on the ground and you have it pulled back all the way to basically idle, it'll just die on you. So got to keep it running a little bit here. Okay. I just want to make sure we're lined up here correctly. We're actually going to be making a call again. All right. Instead, my traffic over 107 Bravo Romeo. We are rolling runway 22. Stibnite. Okay, we're off there. Stibnite traffic number 107 Bravo Romeo. We're climbing through 7,000 feet. We're going to make a 180-degree turn, head back to the northwest before heading west. Stibnite. Stibnite traffic number 107 Bravo Romeo. Just passing 8,000 feet directly above the field. Stibnite. Okay, we're going to head back up here to Midnight, which is this town. And we're going to follow this creek basically back towards Johnson Creek. So if we were to kind of go directly west and pop over the hills, we could get right to Johnson Creek, but that wouldn't really... We'd have to search around a little bit blindly for it. This way we're going to be lined up for landing as soon as we follow the river. So this is really the most likely way to get into Johnson Creek, or probably the best way to get into Johnson Creek from here. We're not going too far out of our way to go north. And Stibnite traffic, number 107 Bravo Romeo. Approximately 1.5 miles to the north now, heading up Whiskey Creek towards Yellow Pine, Stibnite. See if we can remember our way back here. So basically, I think the biggest landmark will be, we're going to notice a ridge sort of jutting out, kicking us very hard to the right. I think that's the ridge that's blocking Yellow Pine from us actually seeing it. So we should see a valley kind of open up to the left. So at some point in time, we got a little bit of ways to go here, but it's not a very long flight today. As mentioned in our GotGravel Savage Carbon, we don't really have a lot of navigational equipment. We've got our basic steam gauges, which is great. It's mostly what we need this type of flying. However, I would never turn down a moving map and precise GPS coordinates, so probably, unless I knew the terrain really well, we'd be looking for a little additional backup just in case. But this point of this trip here is a lot of the stuff we're just doing some, look at the maps, kind of see the terrain, and just sort of try to navigate based on that. So things like these kickouts here are good things to compare. Where am I at? Does that look like I'm here? And there's creeks that come in and things like that. So just looking for landmarks. And here's then a kick back to the right. And so any kind of landmarks we see, and this will start to go back and forth for a while. So we'll just try to split the difference here. Look inside, just see our heading is basically west, right? So that's about what we're supposed to be doing. More or less, the average of all the turns and twists and turns is basically west. Now that could be possibly the hill that's blocking us from seeing Yellow Pine. So it might sneak up a little bit and go to the right, but we're looking for the little, I don't know if you call it, village of Yellow Pine. So looks like this could be it. This is a pretty severe kick to the right. So I'm thinking Yellow Pine's going to be just on the other side of this hill here. So we'll go right over that, and then we're going to be looking to take a left. And indeed, there is yellow pine. Okay, so if we went straight that way, I think we're heading towards. Like McCall and that area, so you can get out of the mountains a bit into that valley, but this is the way now. Should be Johnson Creek up here. So we're going to run uphill here this way, I think. And it's not all that far from Yellow Pine to Johnson Creek, so let's go ahead and get inside and let's start to slow ourselves down a bit here. I will make a call out to Johnson Creek traffic, November 107 Bravo Romeo. Inbound from the north, 5600, just past Yellow Pine, southbound towards Johnson Creek. Unlike a lot of places like Sulphur Creek, I've always hear it said Johnson Creek, and I'm just guessing that this is a fancy spot. This is a lot more likely for people from all around maybe to come into Johnson Creek, so hence maybe why it's referred to as Johnson Creek instead of Johnson Creek. There it is. So Johnson Creek traffic, November 107 Bravo Romeo. We're on final. Runway 17, Johnson Creek. Okay, we got all our flaps in. Power back to idle. Now we're going to not have a problem with it cutting out now because we've got the props spinning and all that stuff, but we're going to keep in mind. And I'm going to make sure we don't stall. We just want to keep a decent amount of power in here to get airspeed right there is pretty good. And we're looking at a descent rate of shallowed up a little bit now. And let's go ahead. Windsock's a little to the right, so we might have, it doesn't look very, it's almost flat, so. Okay, we're down at Johnson Creek. That's great. In up here and see what's going on, and we'll probably take a tour. This is a short video, but we'll take a tour just a little bit just so you can see. This is add-on scenery from the Microsoft store, so it does make Johnson Creek a lot nicer. You know, it's got some cool signage and things you can read. It's having not been into Johnson Creek, but it adds some extra planes and it just makes the scenery look nice, I think. So. And we'll get over there and we'll just take a little bit of a tour. Get off the airport, or off the runway here, and go find a parking spot actually. This looks like a good spot down here. We'll just. This looks good. Okay, and it's probably going to knock off now because I've got it pulled back to idle. So we'll just let it shut off here. Now this is what happens when you have it pulled all the way back to idle. It'll just keep going down an RPM until it just shuts itself off. Typically, it's not doing it right now, but I was doing it over at Stibnite, so not really. Seems like it's holding the low idle a little better right now, but we'll go ahead and shut her off. And just take a look at Johnson Creeker. See what kind of planes we have in here. It's a pretty neat little, it's a nice looking plane. Bonanza, it looks like. What do we got here? Maybe a 172. Well, people's got their tents out. Another Bonanza. A little Piper Cub or something like that. Kind of take a look. You guys can just see the scenery here, but it's pretty nice. We got a flag that's actually flapping in the breeze here. Some cones and wood carving here. That's pretty cool, huh? Temperature, ooh, it's nice. 70 degrees, beautiful. What do we got over here? Kind of just maintenance buildings, vehicles. I just thought there was a lot of nice attention to detail here. I can kind of take a look here. Welcome to Johnson Creek Airport. Nice little Idaho aeronautics sign there. And you know, it's a nice add-on. It's kind of fun when you fly in here to see all these things. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe we can kind of see. Oh, cool. Got a little sectional there. That's pretty neat. It looks like Cascade McCall in the area right there where we're at. So maybe there's a camp fire pit there, and kind of come on down here. Maybe some outhouses, more signage. See what else we got down here. Another Cub. 172. We got a twin in here? No. My bad. Is that a Mooney? There we go. Nice looking Mooney. M20. That looks like, I don't know which series that is. It's the shorter one, maybe. I don't know if that'd be like a E or could be an R. But here's an old 170, right? Another, looks like a Cub. And I guess you guys can see, oh, we'll go up here a quick second. Just to look around here, I don't normally have to do this much touring, but just because this is kind of a cool spot. Now, if I remember correctly, there was some kind of, I think I was watching a video, maybe it was Trent Palmer or someone, but there was some kind of gadget where you could pull yourself across the creek here. Kind of like a ferry or something, but you had to kind of do it manually. I don't know if they have that here. That would be kind of a cool touch if they did. But anyway, you can just kind of see the add-on here for Johnson Creek. It's pretty cool. I'm not seeing it. I have no idea where it's at actually, so I don't know where to even look for it. But all right, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll just head on back to our Savage Carbon, but hope you guys enjoyed. That was stop number 17. This is 3U2 Johnson Creek, Idaho. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care.